My dear friends, self reliance, self sufficiency, sustainability certainly has taken prime space in today's global communication. We are seeing green technologies getting a major boost in many economies. Also, some are even talking of slowing down the growth engine to look inward, to be self reliant. But, my dear ladies and gentlemen, is slowing down the answer to today's issues? It's not. The solution lies in changing the priorities, changing way of doing things, and cannot be business as usual. Indian dairy sector has seen tremendous growth even when the rest of the world was slowing down. Now is the time to keep up the momentum but orient it towards sensible growth, towards commercial sustainability, animal welfare, environmental friendly, and meeting consumer needs. Welcome to Fox Global Network, the live frontier daily news of the week, the 13th edition of the news bulletin. You are listening to Amit Saha. I'm the founder of the Fox Global Network. Frontiers of Grassroots Sustainability Network is working with the food, health, and livelihood stakeholders for the last 1 year in order to ensure a sustainable future food system using frontier technologies. The top news this week is covering the Fox Frontier concept of integrated dairy farming system, covering the 10 pivotal dimensions as shown in the chart, covering the whole dairy supply chain from production to consumption, so as to form a kind of integrated dairy farms. In this week, we start with the Indian dairy farmers who have united in their resolve not to allow external trade interests jeopardize their resolve to maintain India's dairy needs. In the top focus this week, we have in the case of dairy farmer, where news from India, where Indian dairy farmers have blocked the India-US trade deal, especially where about more than 100 million farmers do not want to jeopardize their livelihoods, but want to ensure that India continues to get meet its milk requirements from its own for a sustainable dairy. In the top focus 2, in the dairy herd, we have news from the company Vital Sanomics, which has launched an insight platform to increase the accuracy of predicting cattle performance using both phenotype and genomics data, so which leads to efficient genetic development of cattle. In the focus 3, in dairy feed, we have news from the use of feeding rye or critical silage to dairy cattle, but the key is to ensure that this forage is harvested in the right stage. In the top focus 4, in animal shed, we have the first of the construction of its 3-story animal shed in Kerala, where a dairy society has sanctioned construction of this 100 animal shed along with the office room, milking parlor, and mechanism to manage the manure and urine collection. Coming to focus 5, dairy machines news again from US, where in Oklahoma the family dairy center is proving to be a key issue for training the dairy farmers to handle machines and animals, especially when the use of robotic technology is getting space and becoming more common. Coming to management issues, starting with feed management, here the news is on the right stage when silage to be fed in the farms. Normally it takes about 8 months for the silage to ferment out properly, and the use of inoculators by a company like Lalaman enhances the digestibility of the silage, and to use this silage in stages with animals. Coming to shed management, here news from New Zealand, where a Hawke's Bay couple has tripled the number of cows under their care in spite of the lockdown. Coming to health management, alternative to antibiotic dry therapy that is suggested, wherein AHV extra tablet, where use of conventional method of treatment of diseases like mastitis leads to better productivity in the coming generations. The next issue of dairy waste management, where news again from India, where NDDB has begun an initiative in a village in Anand, where more than 150 women dairy farmers are cooperating to process the manure into biogas and to sell the manure produced under the brand Sudhan of NDDB. A very good initiative indeed for millions of farmers in India. Finally, with the dairy market management, where a top economist in US, Stephen, has suggested that Stephenson and Nicholson, so these economists have suggested that the pandemic will wait till 2021, and hence supply management of milk to ensure that the milk is processed properly, depending on the market's prices. So the processor's capacity needs to be strengthened, and the farmers need to gain the bargaining power to sell the milk as per the price that is suitable for them. So finally, winding up, this is Amit Shah. I hope this bulletin was able to fulfill some of your needs and to get real information concerning the latest dairy farming technologies happening in this world. Looking forward to your feedback in this regard. And for regular updates, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, the link given below. We also have a Facebook page and a website which gives regular updates on the latest happenings for a sustainable future food system. So thank you, and wish you a safe and productive